welcome the next presentation, entitled Efficacy and Safety of Escitalopram and Agomelatine in the Treatment of Major Depressive Disorder, a meta-analysis, presented by Mr. Jì Zhàn.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jì Zhàn from Naval Medical University of China. It is a very good pleasure and privilege to be afforded the opportunity to present my paper in IMRC 2022. Today, my topic is efficacy and safety of Escitalopram and Agomelatine in the treatment of major depressive disorder, a meta-analysis. This afternoon, I'd like to break up my presentation into 5 sections: the background of our research, the method we use, the results, the conclusion, and the limitation. First part, the background. Major depressive disorder, known as MDD, is one of the most prevalent, expensive, and incapacitating mental health conditions in the world. MDD was predicted by the World Health Organization to be the first disease in the global disease burden by 2030. MDD would bring negative effects to the body and mind of the sufferers, even the risk of suicide. At present, as a result of COVID-19, the number of MDD patients is rapidly rising. According to a national study, the number of victims grew up by 27.6% between 2019 and 2020. In view of this problem, it is particularly important to find an effective treatment for MDD. At present, the preferred treatment for MDD still remains to be drug therapy. Antidepressants are available in a broad range across the globe right now. Agomelatine, or AGO, and Escitalopram, or ESC, are 2 types of often prescribed medications in the hospital. Despite the fact that a number of clinical trials have evaluated these drugs for the treatment of MDD, and individual studies might not be able to provide sufficient data to be used as a reference in clinical practice. So we adopt the meta-analysis to assess the potential role of Escitalopram and Agomelatine in the treatment of MDD. The second part, the method. Before beginning our analysis, we define certain criteria. As the PowerPoint shows, the criteria mainly include 4 components: the diagnostic criteria, the effectiveness measure, the observation period of the drug usage, and the treatment of the trials. This is the flowchart of our selection procedure. After a lot of selecting and searching, finally we got 5 studies into our review. There was a total of 919 individuals throughout all the 5 studies, with 463 assigned to the AGO group and 466 assigned to the ESC group. In addition, for the sake of further research, we extracted data from the 5 studies that were included. The third part, the results. In order to evaluate the potential bias, we use the review manager 5.4 version. The outcome of the evaluation revealed that the overall risk across all 5 studies could be considered low. Therefore, in the following analysis, we can use the data from the 5 studies. In the part of efficacy, during the analysis, we used the fixed effect model. However, the results show that there was not a significant difference between the 2 drugs in the effective rate. The p-value is 0.19, which is higher than 0.05. Thus, we can think ESA and AGO are equally effective in the treatment of MDD. While in the incidence of adverse reactions, the result also shows that there was a significant difference between the 2 drugs over 0.05 level. The odds ratio is 0.29. So, compared with ESA group, the incidence of adverse reactions in AGO group is lower. The fourth part, the conclusion. As a result of our analysis, we have come to the following findings. To begin, in terms of efficacy, Escitalopram has the same impact as Agomelatine. Additionally, the Escitalopram group saw less negative side effects than the Agomelatine group. So I want to give a piece of advice for some patients out there. Between Escitalopram and Agomelatine, the therapeutic medication that we favor using to treat MDD is Agomelatine. The fifth part, limitation. There are also some limitations in our analysis. Firstly, there wasn't a sufficient number of randomized controlled trials that were included in the analysis. Secondly, our investigation didn't take into account a specific side effects, such as headache, nausea, or other similar symptoms. So in the following study, we want to further assess the safety of the two drugs with regard to the specific side effects. Last but not least, many thanks to the members of the team for their assistance as well as to Huang and teaching assistant Zheng for their advice and directions about data analysis and the article. In conclusion, I would like to use this opportunity again to expand my heartfelt gratitude for granting me permission in IMRC 2022. I appreciate the help. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Wow, there's such an interesting topic. So, shall we start with some questions from our on-site judges? Do we have any?
May I ask why you pick Escitalopram and Agomelatine for only the study in your review?
Thank you for your question. At present, in hospital of my school, when treating MDD, the psychiatrists often use two drugs without comparison. So we want to further assess the two drugs differences between the differences between the two drugs. So we choose the two drugs. The two drugs is often prescribed medications in hospital now. And the result of our analysis also show that we should use the Agomelatine more than the Escitalopram. Thank you.
And thank you for your presentation. And because the number of study is not that big, so I would like to know about the country that they conduct the study.
The country mainly from the Europe, not the Asia. So we didn't take into the country into account. It's also a limitation in our analysis. So we would further assess the study.
Because the I square is pretty small, it seems like they have the very homogeneity studies, and the study come from worldwide or just only Europe?
Yeah.
That's only Europe, right?
Subgroup analysis we didn't take into because the number of the studies is the number of our included study was too low, so we didn't take into the subgroup analysis into our review.
Okay, and one more question: how about the publication bias?
Thank you for the question. As what I said, the number of our included analysis is 5. The recommended number of publication bias analysis is more than 10. So we didn't go the publication bias analysis.
Yeah. it should be alright if, because the number of study is quite small, but you can do the funnel plot to see the publication bias as well. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any further questions from our online judges?
Can you give us more detail about the methodology? So how many researchers in your team screen and choose the eligible study? And how many people assess the quality of included study?
The time is limited. Should I answer?
Excuse me, there is no time left for the presentation and question and answer
Sorry.
sections.
Sorry, thank you for all the judges.